beauty fans, it's Gregory, and it is fabulous to see you as always. And thanks for your patience. I know the videos are a little bit longer in between, but I promise I'm not giving up on you. And I've got some good stuff up my short sleeves for you. So today, being that it's still February and it's the beginning of the year, kind of, I thought what we would do is talk about the top trends to look out for in 2016. Now, you know, this happens every year. It's the same thing as in like fashion. You know, there's different trends in beauty and like what you see a lot of. Like, for example, like with the whole makeup thing last year, it was all about highlighting and contouring, and then it was about strobing, and then it was about baking, and you know, so the same thing happens in skincare, and there's a lot of really fun stuff to look out for this year. So I'm gonna give you kind of like my top 5 predictions. Well, predictions, I should say, based on, like, you know, all the articles I read and everything. So these are industry predictions. Anyway, number one thing that is going to inspire what goes on in skincare trends this year is Korean and Asian beauty products. You are going to see all sorts of, like, sheet masks, sleeping products, crazy little gadgety gizmo things all on the YouTubers and the bloggers, and it's going to influence what American beauty companies do as well. You're gonna see a lot of like essences and toners and like skincare waters that are really, really popular in the Asian market for their skincare regimen. And I actually think I'm gonna do a whole video on that like 10-step Korean skincare beauty regime thing, which I think is a little crazy, but I think it'd be fun to do together. So keep an eye out for that. You know, these beauty products are really, really fun, but everything that happens over in the Asian market is typically kind of like a predictor for what's gonna happen in the American market. So if you're using some of this stuff, watch and you will see that automatically you're gonna start to see it a little bit more and more in like the Sephoras and Nordstroms and department stores and stuff. So remember this video. Next one. Boosters. Now you're like, what's a booster? So a booster, the best way to describe a booster is kind of like a serum, but like on steroids. You know, serums are more targeted and concentrated, and that's what boosters are. They're super, super honed in and specific, and they are chock full of like the highest concentration of ingredients, and they're developed to be peppered into like your regular skincare, mixed in, cocktailed in, layered in, however you choose. So an example of a booster that I have is this, you know, this one kind of crosses the line between a serum and a booster. So this is my Dermaware, which is the new line that I'm carrying at the studio, which I'm gonna tell you guys all about in an upcoming video because I love this skincare line. It's super cool and I think you'll like it too, so stay tuned on that. But this is just an example, and it's crazy because as I was reading about all these trends, you know, Dr. Gross has a whole line of boosters for, you know, pigment, acne, anti-aging. I was just about to buy a series of professional peel boosters that you add into like your peel boosters for the studio. So this is a new comment. This is like a new segment where it's all about customizing your skincare and taking it to the next level. So I love it because I've done it at the studio for years. So I think you guys will too. Next. Now, this is a carryover trend, I think, from last year, but masks. Masks, like masks galore, okay? Everybody is loving masks. We talked about masks last year. We had an antioxidant stem cell mask. We love an oxygen mask. You're gonna see a lot of the bubbly masks. Again, with the sheet masks, sleeping masks. I know I'm kind of repeating these, but you can kind of see they carry over. Sleeping masks are a big one. I just ordered one from Dermaware for myself, like an anti-aging sleeping mask. It's actually just like a night cream, but you put it on like a little thicker layer. I know, so it can get a little confusing, but it's definitely a trend. So keep your eye out for that. And they're fun, they're exciting, and the thing about a mask too is it's a quick fix. It instantly picks up the way you look, and they're fun to use, right? And they're great for going out and just having a little bit more flawlessness to your face. The next one, and you know I love this because of all my gizmos, gadgets, and tools and tricks down at the studio, but the next one is gadgets for at-home use. And again, this is another one that we talked about last year, but this trend is just full force. You're gonna see all sorts of products for home that are tech-based or gadget-based that kind of mimic the effects of professional treatments or enhance whatever you're doing in your beauty regimen. A great example of one, obviously a favorite of mine, that we do in retail and in professional is the LED, the Baby Quasar. This guy's fabulous for maintaining results at home. You've got other ones that are doing ultrasonic and like electroporation nanotechnology at Nordstrom. I think there's one from Osmotics. You've got other things like my handy little Revive ice roller tool. You know I love this. It's just a gadget or a tool that's going to enhance what you do. And this is not stopping anytime soon. You've got your Foreo, your Luna, your Clarisonic, you know. It's not stopping. So keep an eye on that, and it's worth a try. You know, anything that can kind of bump up our results and the efficacy of our skincare is super duper fun, right? And we'll be talking about the ones that I think are total BS in the future. Some of them are gonna be fun, some are gonna be effective, and some are gonna be just complete like hogwash. Next one, buzz ingredients. Every year or every couple months, there is a new buzz ingredient in skincare. Whether it's like coffee berry, acai, you know, exotic cola berry extract, you know what I mean. A wild mushroom harvested on the top of a mountain by virgins at midnight. It's always a buzz ingredient. The new antioxidant, this year look for a lot having to do with omega fatty acids. Look for the antioxidant du jour, like I said, whether it's, you know, the new coffee bean extract, the new acai. Look for that because there's always a brand new antioxidant. It's crazy. That's trying to outdo the last one. How seriously I take these, I don't know. The more important part is that you're using antioxidants. Another ingredient that's kind of showing up everywhere is niacinamide. Works with elasticity, works with tone, works with pores. We tried a product with that last year in that Pond's, the B3 hydrator thing, not the Rejuvenesce, not the exfoliating one, but the other one. So we've even touched on that already, but you're gonna see it a lot more places this year because it's versatility in different skin types. So check them all out. We're gonna talk about all of this more during the year. I thought this would be kind of a fun way to like lay the groundwork. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking to you guys real soon, I promise. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Gregory Zarlay, on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And leave me some love below. I'm going to put in some suggestions and things that I've tried that I like in these categories of, you know, the Korean-inspired boosters, masks, gadgets, and buzz ingredients down below so you guys can check them out in the meantime, all right? You all have a fabulous week. I love you, and keep it beautiful.